Our next honoree in this category is given posthumously to Jud Millhon, a native right here of Upper Arlington, led the Ohio Wesleyan Battling Bishops and the Ohio Athletic Conference in points and rebounds for 3 years in a row and was the university's first player to be selected as a first-team All-American. He finished his career as Ohio Wesleyan's all-time leading scorer with 551 points his senior season, and in rebounding as well, grabbing 489 caroms in his sophomore year. Jud Millhon was a fourth-round draft choice of the Philadelphia Warriors, but he thought medical school was more important, and he left the team. He had a long and distinguished career as a physician here in Central Ohio. He passed on February 8th of 2007. Here to accept Jud Millhon's award is his son, also a doctor, Dr. Jud Millhon, Jr.
Thank you. My dad would have been very, very grateful to accept this award. His accomplishments were amazing as an athlete. His accomplishments as a man were legendary. I have a couple of patients who have told me stories about my dad that I wanted to share. One of them was a sports writer for the Columbus Dispatch. He worked from 1946 to 1981. And he provided me with some sheets, game by game, his junior year and his senior year in high school. He never made the team until his junior year. And he scored 2 points a game. His team was 11-6. And every summer he spent away from Arlington, working on the farm in Westerville. And when he came back his senior year, his high school team was 18-0, and he averaged 18 points a game. He grew 6 inches on that summer on the farm, and then went to Ohio Wesleyan. But like others tonight, he couldn't play his freshman year. So the 3 years he was able to play varsity basketball, he averaged a double-double. Basically, he averaged about 22 points and 18 rebounds a game for those 3 years, and all those stats are well known. One of my other patients who played at Denison told me that he didn't really like my dad. He thought he was kind of a dirty player. He had a knack. He knew where the ball was coming off the rim. And he brought me a couple years ago a black and white picture of my patient blocking out Jud Millhon in front of him. They're both looking up at the rim. And I asked my patient, I said, "Who got the rebound?" He said, "Your old man got the rebound." And I was blocking him out perfectly. So it's fun to hear stories on a personal level of how my dad competed, and he competed in everything. In 1976, he was honored as the Silver Anniversary All-American Team. 5 guys went out on the court in Philadelphia at the Final Four, and he received this really outstanding award and spent the whole weekend talking to one of his favorites of all time, John Wooden. And John Wooden had known of my dad's career through mag rags, so big magazines, Midwest college basketball, and he would read about Jud Millhon. So he would be so honored to be here, and he would want to thank the Hall, he would want to thank his family, his friends, and the Lord. Thank you.